What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. Y'all know the vibes. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So the number one overall player in the 2025 class, the top-ranked senior and high school player in the entire country, Aaliyah Chavez, has decided that she will take her talents to Oklahoma, man. Playing for Coach Jenny, joining Reagan Beers, Peyton Verholst, Zaya Van, Sahara Williams. It's a loaded squad. It's getting really exciting in Norman, man. And this is big news. This is one of the highest rated recruits in their program's history.
I'm joining a family, and I'm ready to give my all to make this my home and bring a national championship to the city of Norman.
Definitely just a good relationship with the coach, like a really good one, like making sure they support me in whatever I do. And then also just making sure that they play the way I want to play, not holding me back.
So Chavez passed up on Don Staley in South Carolina. Coach Kim Mulkey and LSU were recruiting her pretty hard. Texas, Coach Vic Schaefer out there. UCLA, Coach Close missed the target here. Texas Tech is well in her final group of schools, man. And I'm surprised she got out of the state of Texas. But she said, nah, she's good on the powerhouses, championships of South Carolina and LSU. And when you think about what she really wanted as far as NIL, wanting the green light, wanting the ball in her hand immediately, playing a wide open game, playing her style, just run and gun, being able to have the ball in her hands to take shots, make decisions. South Carolina and LSU really weren't going to work for her, man. When you look at South Carolina, you got a loaded backcourt already with Malaysia Fulwiley coming back, Tessa Johnson coming back, Raven Johnson could possibly be coming back as well, and you got Maddie McDaniel. So the backcourt was absolutely stacked, even without Chavez. So it wasn't a guarantee she would come in and start and get all the shots, and it seems like two individual accolades may be important to her as well. And it's tough to get those individual, national player and national freshman of the year award. Like, you're not going to come to South Carolina and get the ultimate green light as a freshman point guard with all those talented guards coming back that have had a year or 2 years or 3 years even to really learn this system, to earn the trust of Don Staley. Like, to be honest, South Carolina was listed in her final schools, and they would have loved to have her, I'm sure, but I don't think it was the best option or the best match from either side of things for South Carolina or for Aaliyah Chavez when she's looking at the NIL playing time and really looking to get her ish off. South Carolina wasn't the place. With LSU, man, you got Jada Richard, you got Miracle Shepherd, Kaylin Gilbert, Flau'jae Johnson possibly coming back, Michaela Williams. Like, the backcourt was also very crowded for LSU, and it didn't seem like Kim Mulkey and the gang, even though they got it, they weren't trying to cough up no $1 million for one player, man. So they it seems like, took themselves out of the running, and Aaliyah Chavez kind of took them out of the running as well. So it was like a mutual split. LSU definitely could have used her, though. I think she really could have went there immediately and started at the point guard position, but maybe she didn't want that type of competition. Oklahoma provides her a chance to get the keys immediately. Then you think about Leah Crump coming in, 5-star guard, McDonald's All-American to Texas, and you still got Jordan Lee there, Presley. Like, there was no guarantee she would come in. It seemed like she would be a good replacement, in my opinion, for Rory Harmon, but, you got some talented guards coming back to Texas and, a talented recruiting class coming in, and you got Layla Falia coming back as well, so no telling what also they'll do in the transfer portal. So it didn't work out for Vic Schaefer. She escapes from their backyard, and Texas Tech, man, I thought if anybody would be willing to throw that bag at her, it would be her. She's from Lubbock, Texas, like number one player in the country. This has got to sting for Texas Tech, man. I mean, you just dropped $1 million on a pitcher in softball to transfer from Stanford. So I'm pretty sure having Aaliyah Chavez play in front of her friends, family, and the city that she's got on her back right now, leading her team to their first state championship since the 80s. Like, this absolutely stings for Texas Tech, man, because they could have built their program around her. But maybe there just wasn't enough there. Maybe not enough evidence to show show that they were willing to build around her, or capable of building around her. So, she passes up the 2 home state schools, ends up at Oklahoma, man. And this is a major get for them. I think this puts them in that running for a potential national title next season. When you think about the talent coming back, and what Aaliyah Chavez brings as an elite point guard prospect. I mean, you talk about a 3-level scorer who has the ball on the string, deadly in open space, like almost unguardable one-on-one, a blow by waiting to happen. She hits tough shots, contested off balance. She can play on ball, create for herself, create for others, like great court vision. Really gets downhill and attacks the cup really, really strong, and finishes strong at the cup with either hand, like crafty around the basket, athletic, great body control. The court vision is insane, like timely delivery. She can get a little flashy with the passes, but definitely within her element of play style, nothing too out of control. On top of that, man, just as far as in the pick and roll with her and Reagan Beers, definitely a big issue. Then you got Peyton Verhulst playing next to her, an experienced guard who is definitely one of the best shooters in the country, an explosive scorer at all 3 levels, a big guard that's probably going to be a first-round WNBA draft pick. You take pressure off of her, and now she doesn't have to be your primary ball handler. You know what I'm saying? You got Aaliyah Chavez to open things up for this entire offense. You got the pick and roll with Reagan Beers where you can just dump it off or kick it out, let her hit the mid-range. You got Sahara Williams coming back as well. A very talented forward, very underrated, double-digit scorers. Like, they're bringing back like 4 of their top 6 scorers, 5 of their top 6 scorers. You got Zaya Van, who had a really good freshman season, that was on the recruiting trip, like hosted Aaliyah Chavez, and was one of the reasons why she even went there, that relationship. So you bring her back as well. You bring in 2 other 4-star recruits as well, in Keziah Lofton and Brooklyn Stewart, 2 other guards. So the perimeter play for Oklahoma just got a major boost, in my opinion, man. They're going to have a lot more shooters. It seemed like sometimes, man, they ran out of gas, and, a lot of pressure fell on the Van sisters as well as Peyton Verhulst. Now they have more shooting to really spread the floor out, and you're not going to be able to bring those double teams to Reagan Beers. And if you do, she's very capable of passing out the post. But you have a legitimate point guard. Like, she feels an immediate need, and this was a big SEC win, a big recruiting win for Oklahoma, man, as they look to really take that next step. They were almost there this year. They're headed to the Sweet 16. They have a really good squad. Like, they were almost there, and now you get an elite guard to really push you over the edge. So big news for Oklahoma. It was too bad for South Carolina, too bad for LSU, too bad for Texas Tech, too bad for UCLA. Like, they could have used her as well. But to be honest, fit-wise, playing style-wise, opportunity-wise, I think Oklahoma was the most logical and best fit for her. So big shout-out to the Sooners, man. It's going to be exciting to see how they end up next season and beyond, when they can really build around the #1 player in the country. And she's following in fellow Lubbock, Texas point guard footstep, all-pro, all-American, and former All-American, as well as all WNBA talent, man, all-star talent, Trae Young. So Oklahoma gets another elite point guard, and shout out to him, man. Too bad for everybody else, but we will see how it plays out. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. I love the fit, her play style, opportunity to really just shine at Oklahoma. I think it was a perfect match for them. Y'all holler at me in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about it. That is a wrap for us. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff, and join our memberships. We got exclusive content daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Until next time, hey, we out.